All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. It is Monday, July 8th, 11:51 p.m. And I shall be going into a channeling state to bring out Ryok because I've gone through many changes in my own personal life and my own personal psychology and understanding of myself. So I am very enthusiastic to do a channeling right now because I feel it will be very different and it's very representative of what's most exciting to me in this moment. So, everybody, thank you for listening and enjoy. All right. We thank you all for your attention in this transmission. We would like to express an idea to your society to prepare you for some of the changes that are on their way. Understanding that your window for open contact is crystallizing. Understanding that your collective right now has shifted into a very unique parallel reality version of Earth that is solidifying again this window of 2025 to 2033 of open contact. Understanding that the probability of open contact occurring during this time has greatly increased. Understanding that you are now, if you are listening to this recording, are on a unique series of parallel reality versions of Earth that are highly supportive of this type of experience, this type of expression. And we would like to now begin to provide you some information of how you can prepare yourself for this type of phenomenon. Understanding that extraterrestrial contact is just a reflection of your own evolution within yourself. Understanding that in order to, again, perceive extraterrestrials, whether it be in a very distant way, in terms of communicating with them while they are on their craft, or while they are being channeled, or whether it be in a very physical, close proximity way, such as standing face to face with them, or being with them on their craft. You can only experience them if you are in a like vibration. You can only experience us and our messages if you are in a like vibration. So understanding that it is highly important right now for you to begin to optimize your lives. And what we mean by this is look at every single area of your life, your occupation, your relationships, your activities, your health, your hobbies, your diet, all of the different facets of your life, your travels, and so on. And begin to examine if you are expressing them in the most loving, in the most passionate, in the most exciting way that you can. And we would encourage you to go through each of these different categories of the contents of your life and begin to reevaluate them and tweak them to systematically begin to raise the vibration of each of these themes within your life so that it is a direct representation of your inner state of unconditional love and passion. Should you do this, you will be rapidly increasing the probability and the timing of open contact. We encourage you all to take this seriously, understanding that right now, because of the unique series of parallel reality versions of Earth that you are on, there will be much less resistance in yourselves as you begin to optimize these areas. Understanding, again, you have shifted to a parallel reality version of Earth where your collective is much more positive, and where your Earth, as well as your solar system, is allowing for many positive changes to take place. Understanding you are no longer in the old paradigm of Earth. We want you to understand this. If you are listening to our transmission, you are in a different Earth paradigm than you were a month ago. This is a very new frequency for most of you, and we would encourage you to now act upon it, begin to integrate with it. Understanding it, again, is very deeply supporting your transformation and your becoming of your truest self. We also now would like to get into another idea, understanding that one of the ways you can accelerate the speed in which open contact happens is the following. By understanding that you are aliens on your Earth. Understanding again that your very DNA is hybridized DNA that contains DNA components from a variety of different extraterrestrial species. So you are all aliens. Understanding you are from many different star systems. You are from many different worlds. Your consciousness has traveled far and wide. And now you are here on the Earth. So remember, you are in that sense an alien. You are a visitor to this planet, a temporary visitor to this planet. Beginning to look at yourselves, not only as aliens, but also your world as an alien world. Beginning to overlay that imagining of Earth being an alien place allows for you to begin to tap in to your own extraterrestrial DNA. Because that is the perspective that extraterrestrials have when they view the Earth. Remember, to you it's a home world, but to all of us, in that sense, it is viewed typically as an alien location, because it is a new location, it is a new planet. And as a result, when we then interface with Earth, you could say we are viewing and interacting with an alien world, and you are our extraterrestrials. So as you begin to view the Earth as an extraterrestrial planet, as an alien planet to you, it will trigger those DNA-based connections to your other incarnations where you have been extraterrestrials, or what many of you traditionally call star people. We would invite you to connect very deeply with your Earth, very deeply. Going into nature during these times is crucial. Understanding that there is intense energies coming from the Earth that will assist many of you in the healings and regenerations of your bodies, as well as the downloading of realizations, psychic information, and the recharging of your battery, you could say. And as a result, when you interface with this Earth in a very deep, spiritual, connected way, it will tap you in to the flow of synchronicity in a very deep way. Understanding that, again, you are on a new series of parallel reality Earths. The flow of synchronicity here is much stronger. It is much greater. It is much more powerful and much more obvious. And we would invite you to connect very deeply with your planet, because it will reveal to you that flow. It will help you tune in to that flow so you can follow it wherever it may go. Because remember, your Earth has what are called ley lines. Your Earth has its own electromagnetic and etheric grid that is natural to it. Understanding it is through these channels of energy that the actual flow of universal synchronicity travels. So when you are on the more wild locations of your planet, you will be able to then very strongly tap into that natural Earth-based grid. And it will essentially be washing your body and updating your bodies, and it will reveal to your body again that state of being in perfect synchronicity and being aware that you always are in perfect synchronicity. The bathing in these natural energies allows for that to become obvious to you, and we would invite you all to do that. Understanding right now all of your psychic senses are beginning to open up. You will be able to have very deep conversations, realizations, interactions with many of the natural elements of your world in a way that is much more pronounced, whether it be with stars, whether it be with planets that you can view from your planet's surface, or whether it be with trees and animals. We encourage you to connect very deeply with the world around you. Understand, it has opened itself up in a way that is very different than how it was expressing itself in your previous versions of Earth. It is much more open, much more available, much more accessible. We welcome you to this new reality, and we welcome you to the beginning of the series of events, the series of synchronicities, the series of shifts that lead to open contact. Our unconditional love to all of you and to all whom you encounter. Thank you.